Now, let's check the output of the embedding model of the sentence level. We will check the output encoding. So now we are giving it the first sentence, and instead of getting 8 tokens, we get only 1. This is the encoding of the sentence as a sequence of tokens. If we ask the token embedding, we can still get each one of the tokens, and we can see here that we have a tensor the size 8 again. We can calculate the cosine similarity between the embedding of the first sentence and the second sentence, but now on the output level, after the self-attention, the transformer did its work, and we can visualize it in a similar way to the way that we visualized the previous one. Remember, the difference between the previous heatmap and this is the output after the context, while the previous one where we had 1 here was the input level before the context. And not surprisingly, we can see that the word interest in the first sentence has a different semantic meaning from the word interest in the second sentence. So this is a much lower score than the one that we saw before, which we expected because of the different semantic meaning of the sentence. So now we can calculate the sentence similarity. So now we will ignore the tokens. We will just check the single vector output for each one of the sentences. So we encode each one of the sentences, and we calculate the cosine distance between the two. And we print this kind of a nice table that will show us what is the similarity between first sentence and the second sentence. So this is the function. Now let's check the first and second sentence that we had before. We can see that I have no interest in politics and the bank's interest rate rises. The word interest appears in both of them, but not surprisingly, the cosine similarity is very, very low, as we expect, as the semantic of the sentences is different. Now, if we just take another sentence, Chase, the name of a bank, increase its lending fee. So here we don't have the word bank, we don't have the word interest, rate, and we calculate the two sentences similarity. Although no words appear in both of them, we still have a much better cosine similarity between the sentences. If you remember before, we had less than 0.1, now we have almost 0.5.